Hello, this is Wmpyr. For today's lesson, I want to talk about the Heaven6. Okay, so the first thing is you just have to memorize the arm movement because it's fairly complex. Don't worry about application, how to use it in self-defense right now. Just memorize the arm movement. Okay, so in order to do that, what I recommend is in a real life situation, you want to be bladed, is what we call it. So you don't want to be standing square. You're going to tilt your body and present lesser of a target, okay? But for right now, for a beginner, it's easier to just stand square. So please, I recommend just stand square. It's easier to learn the body mechanics, that way you won't get confused. So stand like this, and then the starting position is like so, okay? And then from here, just learn the arm movement. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So just practice it like that, memorize, and now once you put in a lot of repetitions that way, we are going to go into application. Okay, and the two major application that's taught is number one is used for striking, and number two is more like a bladed weapon. So impact weapon versus a bladed weapon, okay? Those two are huge, huge. So these are the two fundamental, once you learn the Heaven6 movement, you want to get here, okay? So let me use a stickman right here. And this is what the impact weapon style Heaven6 looks like. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you can see, I'm striking, strike, 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 okay? And I could do this also with my fists. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just like that. And now let me put the sticks down and just use my fists. Same idea, same starting position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that is Heaven6 done. Impact weapon style. Let me do it to the camera over here. So from right here, starting position, number one. Number one is like this. I'm striking with the knuckles right here. Notice the hand position, almost like a Wing Chun looking move. Number two is this way. So I'm bringing the arm back, and number two comes out like this. Okay. Number three, boom, right here. Okay. And I bring the arm back. Okay. So now 4, 5, 6 is the same thing, but from this side. So same starting position. So 4, 5, 6, and back. So 1, 2, 3, comes here, 4. So once again here, 4, 5, and 6. And the way that I've seen Professor Danny Nosanto teach it is he goes forehand, backhand, backhand, forehand, backhand, backhand. So if that makes sense to you, then great. So forehand, this is comes from the bottom, backhand, and then this comes from over here. So this is a backhand, and then this is a forehand because you're not hitting this way. I'm going in this direction. So forehand, and then this one is a backhand, and then this one is also a backhand. The main thing to understand about this kind of Heaven6 motion is that normally when we swing the sticks, right? So when we swing, there's an arcing circular motion, like this, like this. These are arcing motions, right? What we're doing here with this impact style is we're going in a straight line. We make contact, and then we bring it back in a straight line. So it goes and it comes back. In other words, I am creating a triangle. So it starts here, straight, and then it comes back over here. So it started here, ends here. That's a triangle, okay? So it's a V shape. It's a V strike is what I'm doing. So I'm doing that with all the strikes now. 1, here, 2, here, 3, and park. 4, here, 5, here, 6, and park, okay? So that is what's going on. Let me next go to the bladed style of Heaven6, and that is now like this. I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once again, when you practice this, please just stand square. Don't go into a fighting stance, and just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you can see, this is much more circular. It is not making those vector shapes, okay? And now, let me get the chair right here. So you want something like this, and hopefully you guys can see. All right, so from right here, stand square for right now, and you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just got a wooden chair and I put like a bunch of blankets on it, and the goal is not to hit this hard or to blast on it. That's not what I'm doing. You could see I'm hitting it very light. It's almost like I'm tapping it. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so think of like kind of like a drum set that's going to be down here, and my opponent I know is here, but this makes me go all the way down. So it forces my movements to become circular and go downwards, all right? And that's why it is a bladed weapon style. So using stickman right here. So once again right here. So when I go 1, it does that. It cuts. That's different from what we just did earlier, which was this. That's a strike. See, that's a strike versus this, okay? So that's the main difference right there. So I highly recommend that you practice this. To me, this is a great way to train this. Normally, what we do in a partner drill is your partner holds the sticks like this, and you have to do the Heaven6, and you're hitting the sticks. So that forces you to go downwards. But if you don't have a partner, I find that the chair is an excellent way to train. Now, one more is, now I'm going to go to my style, okay, Wmpyr Fighting style. So, I have this, the TDI law enforcement knife. I'm going to go into the reverse grip this way, and the idea here is we're going to use this exact same Heaven6 technique, but we're going to further progress and evolve it, modify it to what I call the blender. So now, instead of here, arm is going to be here, right up here, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is Heaven6, okay? So the idea is to do this right onto somebody's facial area. So that is the blender. Once again, these are all Heaven6s, all done differently. So first memorize the technique, and then immediately try to go to this way, bladed or impact, either one. And then if you can, I highly recommend the blender. So that's my personal style. So anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.